how to make $1,000 a day. You're going to go to Shopify and you're going to make one Shopify store. That's all you really need. If you go to my link tree, this one right here is going to show you exactly how to make a Shopify store step by step. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. And nowadays you can even get AI to do it. This one is a good one where you could build a Shopify store in minutes, but I usually do it myself because I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what a customer will want to see, and I've made over $1 million with Shopify. So I kind of know what works. All you really need to do is focus on the product page. That's the page where customers are going to come and buy your product. That's all you really need to focus on. All that other stuff, you don't really need to focus on that. And then you're going to go to Walmart and you're going to look for back to school, anything that's back to school. And then you're going to take the products from Walmart and put them on your Shopify store. It doesn't matter what product you choose, any product from Walmart, as long as there's like a back to school deal or something like that, you could take the product and put it on your Shopify store. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to be a middleman. And being a middleman is probably the easiest way to make money. And let me tell you exactly how. Everything in life is a middleman. Uber is a middleman. Expedia.com is a middleman. Everything is a middleman. Everything. Uber, Expedia.com, Lyft. They're all middleman businesses where you're in between the supplier and the customer. And then you're going to download this app right here. It's called Facebook Ads Manager. It's in the App Store. It's this one right here. And then you're going to run some Facebook ads. All you have to do is put up a picture of the product that you're selling and tell people that it's on sale on your website. And then when people buy from your website, you go over to Walmart and you put their address in and then you ship it to them. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, you're probably in your mind thinking, oh, that's not going to work. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you're right. If you think it doesn't work, you're right. If you think it does work, then you are right. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm just here to let you know that whether you decide to do this, yes or no, the money is being made by people. So if you want to stay there and say, oh, it's not going to work, this is the reason why it won't work, that's fine. That's fine. But it's working for somebody. And how do I know? Because every day people shop online. What I just mentioned to you was called e-commerce. And last year in 2024, $6.09 trillion in e-commerce sales were recorded in 2024. And it's going up every year. So if somehow, somewhere you say that you can't make money out of it, all right, just stay broke. Because remember, every decision that you make has a consequence. So if you think you can't do it, that's fine. Go ahead. If you think you can do it, you could either go to YouTube and learn for free, or you could just click this link right here and learn for a fee. Whatever you decide to do, the only reason why I make my content is just so that when you decide to complain, you can remember, damn, Malcolm Finance did tell me a way how to make money. When you say, oh, I'm broke and life is too hard, you can think back on yourself and say, it's my fault. Because Malcolm Finance told me a way how to make money, and I didn't try long enough for me to get it. I'm going to tell you a story. The only way that you could fail is if you stop. That's the only way you could fail. If you continue, you can't fail. It's impossible. The only way you could fail is if you stop. I'm going to give you a perfect example, right? Once upon a time, there was this one girl that I really, really liked. I think it was like in 2000 and like something in the early 2000s that I met her. And I never stopped hitting up the girl, respectfully, of course. I never stopped hitting up the girl. And then, a little bit later, probably some like 6-7 years later, I got it. But suppose I was like, I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to do this. And I got mad. What would have happened? I would have never, ever got it. And it was the same with everything. And if you stop, that's when you fail. But if you continue, you're not going to fail. So just rest in knowing that you're never, ever going to fail because you're never, ever going to stop.